National Ramp is the premier ramp manufacturer in America, and we bring you Made in the USA ramp solutions. Here we'll demonstrate how to build the Breeze Series aluminum mesh ramp in a right turn platform to a left turn ramp configuration. Each ramp system is shipped with a packing list. Be sure to check that all items listed are present before starting the installation. Today we will be building a right turn platform to a left turn ramp. It is also recommended to recheck field conditions to make sure nothing has changed since the evaluation. This way you can make an adjustment before starting. Here's the new elbow. Note in this video, in some segments the older version may have been used. In the hardware bag, you will find the 3/8 inch bolts, flange nuts, and driller screws needed for the installation of the ramp. First, orient the starting platform on the sawhorses with the beams of the platform running perpendicular to the travel direction and the diamond-shaped holes facing up. Insert the universal brackets into the channel with the bolt already in the hole, and then slide the second bolt into the bottom of the bracket. Once all of the universal brackets are in place in the channels, you can attach the handrails. Because the platform rail has a toe guard, you can't attach the leg first. To get the leg height, take a measurement from the bottom of the footplate to the platform's travel surface, not to the top of the toe guard. Make sure the legs are plumb and square. At this inside corner, you will install a T-post to fill the gap between the house and the ramp. Check to make sure that the T-post is plumb. Place the platform into position and level. Now you will work with the 5-foot ramp section. Add 3 universal brackets to each ramp side channel. 2 of the universal brackets will be used for the handrail and one closest to the ramp groove will be used for the leg. All hardware will be hand tightened on the handrails. For a ramp that is installed at a 1:12 ADA compliant slope, you can set your legs 1 inch shorter for each foot of ramp length. So, for this 5-foot ramp section, you will set the legs 5 inches shorter than the platform height. Once the legs and handrails are on, you will now bring the section in and connect it to the platform. Adjust the legs as needed to make sure it is level side to side and confirm the slope of the ramp is 4.8 degrees running lengthways down the ramp. Like the previous section installed, now you will put your universal brackets on for the legs and handrails. For ramp sections that are 6 feet or less in length, you will only need 3 universal brackets for each side. For ramp sections that are 8 feet or longer in length, you will need 5 universal brackets per side to support the extra handrail post and leg needed in the middle of the ramp section. Carry the ramp over and hook the tongue into the groove of the previous ramp section. Adjust the leg height as needed. All Breeze system platforms have 4 groove sides. For a platform to attach to a ramp, a platform connector bracket needs to be installed to create a tongue for the connection. The platform connector bracket is attached to the top of the channel, and the 60-inch long piece should be trimmed to match up with the width of the section it is being connected to. Slide the bracket onto the groove and use 3 driller screws to secure it into place. You can always pre-drill to make installation smoother. For the 5x5 turn platform, you are going to add universal brackets for the handrails, 4 legs in each corner, and T-post. Once the handrails and legs have been attached, hook the tongue of the platform into the groove of the previous ramp section. Level the platform. The T-post is needed on this inside corner to fill the gap and connect your handrails. You are now ready to place the final ramp section with the bottom transition plate added. This section only needs universal brackets for handrails, as legs are not needed unless there is a cross slope. Slide the bottom transition plate onto the groove side of the ramp. There's a little bit of flex in the bottom transition plate, so it meets the ground. After confirming the entire ramp is level and that the pitch is correct, we will start connecting the handrails. Take the two halves of the elbow out of the packaging. Insert the bottom half of the elbow into the railing. Lock the elbow into the handrail by tightening the Allen bolt clockwise. Repeat for the top half of the elbow into the adjoining handrail. Check the alignment and join the two halves using the provided nut and bolt. When you start connecting handrails, begin at the top of the ramp and work towards the bottom. Do not work from both ends at the same time, as you may come up short in the middle. Insert the straight connectors into the top and bottom rails of the first ramp section of the ramp run. Pull the second railing towards the first. Repeat for all ramp sections in the ramp run. Now that the handrails on the ramp run are connected, move to the platform to ramp connection at the top of the ramp run and insert the upper railing elbow. Once you have the upper railing elbow installed, measure and cut for the lower railing. Anchor the elbow against the platform handrail and make a mark where the ramp handrail needs to be trimmed. Clear all burrs after trimming. Once you have the elbow in place, you can tighten the handrails on the ramp run. After the straight connectors on the inside ramp run have been inserted, fit the top T-post into the ramp section handrails using elbows. Use a square or right angle to make sure the rails are 90 degrees to each other. You may need to cut the T-post to get a 90-degree fit. Once T-post elbows are installed, tighten the handrails on the ramp run. Now on the lower 5x5 platform section, you will start with the elbows connecting the two platform handrails. Moving up the ramp, you will need to cut and fit the platform handrails to meet the ramp handrails on the outside of the platform. Once the elbows are inserted, you can tighten the handrail posts on the platform. For the T-post connections on the platform inside corner, using a carpenter square, measure your first cut on the oncoming ramp upper handrail. With the elbow inserted, place the filler pipe against the handrail and mark the cut line. Trim and deburr, then insert the elbow into the handrail. Repeat this process for the ramp lower handrail. Now you will trim each filler pipe for length. With the elbow at 90 degrees, place it on the filler pipe where it meets the T-post for the cut mark. Deburr filler pipe, then insert the elbow. Now cut the T-post, making a 90-degree angle with the elbow. With the elbow in the filler pipe, square it up to the T-post to get the cut mark. Deburr the T-post and finish the elbow connection. Complete the remaining handrail connections. Connect the end loops next. Insert the metal rail connectors into the end of the ramp handrail. Attach the end loop and tighten the connectors with an Allen key. Always make sure that the set screw on the connector is pointing down, so you can't feel it when you run your hand along the handrail. The end loops are secured tight when there is no gap between the end loop and the handrail. Now that you are finished connecting and securing the handrails, Cap any open handrails and put leg caps on all legs and the corner covers on the platforms. For the corner covers, you can put a dab of glue inside to prevent someone from kicking them off. Center the TTP across the door and secure with driller screws. Secure each leg by pre-drilling through the leg into the universal bracket and inserting a driller screw to lock it into place. Once this is complete, you can check that the flange nut is tightened. The ramp and platform brackets are used as an added security to prevent ramps and platforms from disconnecting. It does not take the place of leg supports. Please note the following when installing the ramp and platform brackets. Orientation of the tongue and groove with respect to the orientation of the bracket. Which holes to use when screwing in bracket. Improper bracket orientation and/or screw install will result in an ineffective installation. Platform to platform. Orient the bracket according to the configuration you are installing, then rotate and insert the bracket into the side channel. Fasten bracket onto ramp or platform side rail using number 10 3/16 inch by 3/4 inch drilling screw. While the installation steps remain the same, it is important to identify your exact bracket configuration. Please pay attention to the differences in the following configurations. Ramp to platform. Note how the bracket goes under the ramp run, locking it in place. For added ease of installation, you can pre-drill. Ramp to ramp. Notice how the bracket slides in the ramp run channel, locking them together. Platform to ramp, outside corner. See the bracket lock under the platform channel. Ramp to platform inside corner. Bracket fits under the lip of the platform channel, securing them. Pull/push up on tongue side of the ramp or platform to verify install. A successful install will not allow the tongue to disengage from the groove. Now that the ramp is complete, check for anything that doesn't seem secure. Walk up the ramp to listen for any loose bolts and feel for anything that is sharp. Thank you for working with National Ramp and providing someone with their freedom now.